Can you see?
Babe, what are you doing?
What is it on your neck?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst cheaters I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely wild. This man wants a divorce because his wife is hiding something.
You went through all of my stuff. I don't trust you. You don't want me to go through your phone because you got caught cheating. So that's fine. Huh? Exactly, because you got caught cheating.
Not cheating.
So let me go through your phone just like you went through my stuff. If you have nothing to hide and you're not cheating, then let me go through the phone and we don't get divorced. Or I don't go through the phone and you keep hiding.
Why didn't she go through?
Okay, so the Valentine's Day surprise is enough to you that you would rather get divorced than tell me what you planned on getting me for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, guys, sometimes you don't even need to check the phone, you just need to check the reaction. And if she's being overprotective with her phone, or it seems like she's just being overly suspicious, that's already a confession itself, and that's all the proof you need. He has every right to threaten her with divorce, and honestly, just get a divorce.
I still stand by the fact that my husband is the ugliest man that I have ever met 5 years into our marriage. If you are single right now, it's because you want to be attracted to your partner, and that is just not realistic. I don't know how many times women on this app are going to have to say it. Find an ugly ass man and marry him. And I'm not talking about a guy that just needs a little brush up, okay? I'm talking about a terminally unattractive man. I sleep with an eye mask at night so that I have time in the morning to mentally prepare before I make eye contact with my husband. But here I am, married, and you're not, so who's laughing?
This is not what you think it is, because your husband wants you to be attracted to him. He doesn't want to hear that his wife has to wear an eye mask in order to prepare herself to see him in the morning. That's wild. And it's not like the stories where the woman meets a man and she's not initially attracted to him, but because she gets to know him and his personality and then like things happen. That really does happen. But that means that she becomes physically attracted to him. It does not mean that she has to talk herself and mentally prepare herself to see him.
Yeah, you're pretty much just telling yourself that you're with that man for his money. I don't care what anybody says. If you are with the person because he makes a lot of money, but you are not physically attracted to him, and you only like what you are provided for, that makes you a complete gold digger and honestly a street worker as well. I'm not sure what the husband is thinking after this video went viral. The absolute disrespect to him and his family is ridiculous, and yeah, I would get a divorce.
What's the most valid crash out you've ever had?
I was messing with this married woman overseas, and then she said she was home, but she was with her husband. So I showed up where they were at, and I made myself known.
You showed up at her house?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know she had a husband?
I knew, but she lied.
But she's married.
So she said she was out, but I drove by her house.
Wait, so you were mad that she's married, spending time with her husband, instead of cheating with you?
Yes.
Is that a valid crash out? I think it's pretty valid. Yeah, but what the fuck?
Yeah, that logic ain't logicking. That doesn't make any sense at all. You're a complete homewrecker, yet you're disappointed when she's with somebody else? Like, did you really see a future with her or something? It just doesn't make sense.
So fucking insecure. It was one dude. It was one dude. Like, oh my god.
You sound crazy right now. You hear yourself?
Oh, now you're gaslighting me. Now you're gaslighting me.
What?
It was one time.
Damn, talk about gaslighting 101. This girl is a professional at it, making him look so stupid, but in reality, she just looks absolutely crazy.
I do not want to be an independent woman. I do not. I do not like it. I do not enjoy it. I'm done.
So guys, after this went viral on Instagram, what do you think the comments were full of? How about I show you one of them? This guy right here is probably the biggest simp ever, and these are the simps that are providing for all of these women that these baby mothers and single mothers want. And this man clearly doesn't care about being used. You guys can pause the video and read it, but this was just hard to read for me personally.
This guy I really like, but he's not wealthy and I want a wealthy lifestyle. There's potential in the guy, but I don't know if it's worth it. What would you advise? Should I give him a chance?
For me personally, when it comes to dating and relationships, I completely believe in finding your match. And I think that financial compatibility should be taken more seriously in the dating world.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Financial compatibility. Are these the new words gold diggers are using to sound smart? What are these new words you're coming up with? That's not a real thing. You just like that man for his money, but you just don't want to admit it. Bro, these are just street workers. Get him out of here. I don't care if she thought that was her husband. Why would you ever treat your husband like that? That's the real issue here, not the fact that she got mistaken. The fact that you would put your hands on your husband like that.
Do you think the woman should be offended that a DNA test is being asked?
A woman would be offended if she has doubt that it may not.
No, she'll be offended because you asking her to do something, and that means you don't trust me.
But this will be by law.
Now,
So
if it's by law, whether you're offended or not, who cares? It's part of the process.
Guys, anyone who gets offended by you doing a DNA test or you checking her phone, then they are guilty. For example, have you ever seen someone wearing real jewelry offended by a diamond tester? No, absolutely not, because they have nothing to fear. In fact, a person wearing real jewelry would love to prove you wrong, not hide it.
Crazy what God can do with someone like me.
I love cheating. It's actually my biggest fantasy.
He uses the unlikely. He chooses the one that no one else chooses, the one that feels left out and overlooked, like the story of David. Whenever Samuel says, hey, I'm going to come in and anoint the king, they don't even bring David. He's not even invited. Like, he's literally kicked to the curb. But Samuel said, nah, the king isn't here. Bring him. Bring your other son. And I just believe the same thing that the Lord did in your story, which is so cool. Like, you felt so overlooked for so long by everyone else, but all along the Lord just wanted you, just wanted your heart. And he used he used your husband to literally be, no, not this one, not this one. I want this one. Like, I want.
Now listen, guys, I'm not gonna make fun of anyone and their religious journey. If this OnlyFans chick who mocked men multiple times in the past is suddenly getting religious and is crying on this podcast, good for you. But guess what? There is a saying that at the end of every single 304 lifestyle is the religious woman.
I haven't slept with my husband in probably a year. Unintentionally, probably 4 or 5 months. Intentionally, probably 8 or 9 months. And that really gets a lot of people upset and causes them to jump to a lot of conclusions. And when I say sleeping together, I mean literally lying unconscious next to him.
So besides the fact that you're completely demasculating your husband by this video and letting the world know this, you are also torturing him as well. As a husband, I'm getting an immediate divorce, or that man is getting action from somewhere else. And even though I hate cheaters, I understand. Yeah, guys, the first dude was only there because he was a sugar daddy, and he just got outplayed with a good-looking guy. That's what happens when you just provide money, nothing else.
What's the worst decision you've ever made?
Sleeping with my boyfriend's May. Sleeping with my boyfriend's May.
Right now, bro, let's go, man. Sleeping with who? Sleeping with who? Sleeping with who?
My boyfriend's May. My boyfriend's May.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about this. You either need to pick better girlfriends or just better friends.
This will probably piss some people off, but I just met the hottest guy at the dog park. We were having a great conversation. Everything was going well until I said, which one's yours? And he points at a freaking golden doodle with the wettest, dirtiest face I've ever seen. I literally can't win.
Now, I thought that this was really stupid and a stupid ick, but a lot of women were agreeing with her on this. Are women really this shallow, where what the type of dog a man has matters?
Think about a lot of guys that say they would never date an girl.
I can't get a boyfriend because they can't stand the fact that I'm kissing other girls or having sex with other men. So I can't have a boyfriend that's gonna trust me enough. But I need an open man because it's a job.
Yeah.
I need to do my job, and after it's done, and yeah.
You gotta love, once again, how they're just switching words around. Stop saying you need an open man. You need a man who is a sucker, who is a loser. That's the kind of man you need, because that's the only man that's gonna accept this.
Why do you think men are like the way they are?
As in what?
As in just the male species, or why are you like this?
What's your actual question?
That's the question.
That's a silly question because it's not defining a thing that needs to be answered. What about men do you want to know?
Just a general.
Generalizations are generally biased, aren't they?
Not necessarily. I guess it sort of could be like a reflection on how you feel about yourself.
I feel good about myself.
Good.
How do you feel about yourself?
I feel pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Now, I don't understand feminist or feminism. Isn't feminism about how men and women are exactly equal? But it kind of just seems like these feminists just like pissing off men as much as possible. It really shows you what true feminism is about.
I hate when a girl sits there and be friends with a guy who originally tried to get with her.
Talk to him.
You think his feelings has changed?
Talk to him.
Like, don't be so, like, delusional and, like, pay attention to what's going on. The initially try to get with you.
Talk to him.
You shut him down. All right, cool. Now y'all friends. What the Like, it don't work like that. Like,
yeah, everyone, some men are in it for the long haul. They do not mind waiting. They are going to wait until that woman needs a shoulder to cry on, and they're going to be first in line.
Hey man, I know that there is corn pushed to young men on this app, but it is so blatant at this point. I hit not interested or swipe past every single OF ad I see. Now instead of even allowing me to hit not interested, you just remove the not interested and put interested. Why is that even an option? I can like it, comment, save it, DM it, whatever. Why would you remove the not interested button? And then not only that, but then you put the not interested button on things that I am interested in. I need it to make sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, social media and OnlyFans work hand in hand. These social media apps are clearly incentivized to push this kind of content because they're getting paid by it. That's why everybody should get the hell off social media.
A customer recently asked me why we don't have any LGBT blankets, but that's not true, we do. Large galactic battle toad.
I cannot hear a lot of pain when I'm constantly hurt. This why I hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst. Feel like my whole life is set out and I go through the mold. I've been trying to...
Yeah, flat iron. Okay. Was that flat iron a vampire or something? That doesn't make sense.
Disrespectful thing men do.
Come up to you in public when you don't want them to.
Like me right now, right here. Hey, high five.
No, thank
you. Elbows?
No. Oh, actually, when men...
Let's go.
No, listen, I don't like street interviews or these TikTok interviews, but how is a man supposed to know that a woman doesn't want to be approached without approaching her?
How old are you?
23.
Are you single?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because we in Miami, right? Are we in Miami?
So what's the problem when it comes on to dating men here?
That they don't pay enough.
They don't pay enough?
No.
So you're looking for money from a man?
I mean, listen, if you want to take me out, take me out. I mean, I look pretty, and so does everybody else.
How about let's go to Chipotle for the first date?
Absolutely not. Chipotle? Baby, you can't take nobody to Chipotle. That's terrible. Take somebody out.
It's a big chain. No. It's healthy food.
No, I'm saying you gotta take somebody out to take them out to a nice sitting bar, like a restaurant, take them out somewhere.
Now guys, if she looks like one, she sounds like one, she needs money like one, and she's only gonna do things for you if you pay her, then clearly we know what kind of woman she is. And I'm not gonna say it, you guys can use context clues to figure it out.
Yo, so this girl was like, any man in my life gotta be paying a bill. So I asked her, okay, what would you rather have, $500,000 or $700,000? She said, duh, $500,000.
I mean, any man letting his girl dress up like this should already know she's trying to get attention from other men.
Of a 304. Always in a hotel. Now we wait.
Now, I'm not sure what kind of people are going to be impressed by this. This is no different than like a drug dealer showing off how much money he made selling. I really do hope nobody's impressed by this.
I'm really sorry, but you cannot convince me. I will die on this hill. You cannot convince me that it is a better option to have a baby with a man than it is to do it on your own in this day and age, unless he's adding an immense amount of value, okay? And even that, I'm like...
So, you're dumb.
We don't need them anymore. We want them. There's such a huge difference. There's so many people like, oh, I can't wait to find my fairy tale. Like, I'm not giving up on the fairy tale. Maybe you are your fairy tale. Maybe you are your dream guy. Maybe you are your dream person. Like, stop putting all this energy on men and them coming to save you. You have to save you. I will die on this hill.
No, I do like some of the stuff she said at the end, but this part about just like adding value, which I'm assuming has to do with finances. Can we just not have two people fall in love with each other and that's it? Why does there need to be like some transaction?
What is the biggest ick for a guy?
When he has a birthday.
When he has a birthday.
Yes, if he celebrates his birthday.
Is it just me, or is it when I start talking to someone and change their contact to their name and then start telling everyone I know around me about them, they end up stop talking to me?
Yeah, I guess you got the ick because you were showing her that you like her now. And for some other reason, girls just don't like that.
What's height matter?
Yes, yes, yes. I like her 6'5", man. 6'5", pretty, love it. Thank you.
Why do you want your man to be 6'5" when how tall are you?
I'm 5'6" without heels on, so like you've got to be tall.
Why can't you have a guy that's 5'6" as well?
No, personal preference, I just like someone that's taller, do you know what I mean?
So you never dated someone shorter than you?
I have not. He's got to be taller.
And listen, I guess everybody can have their own, preference. If a girl wants a taller man, go for it. But saying 6'5" while you're 5'6" is just ridiculous and delusional. There's a difference between saying I want someone taller and I want someone 6'5".
My husband cracked the damn code on me. He got home from overtime yesterday and he was like, I'm starving. I'm going to order Mexican food. What do you want? And I was like, I just ate with the baby. I'm not hungry. I don't need anything. And he looked at me and he went like, what do you want? And I was like, no, like, I'm good, babe. I promise I'm good. I'm fine. I said, I'm fine. 20 minutes later, DoorDash shows up and his food, of course, smells delicious and the regret sits in my soul and I don't say a thing because I made my bed. I need to lie in it, all right? I don't want to hear that I told you so. This is how I know I have a soulmate because the first thing he pulled out of that bag was a burrito, not for him, for me. He said, here, because I was holding the baby, he's all, here's mom's burrito because I know what I'm fine means. It means I'm going to be hungry when my food gets here, and no, I'm okay means just a bean and cheese burrito. It always means a bean and cheese burrito, and he's not wrong, okay? It does always mean I want a bean and cheese burrito.
Why?
Is the way they just started playing like she wasn't even there, and the way my man with the tuba just leaned into her to make sure she got the full blast of the tuba.
I don't get what's going on here. Did you really think she owns the beach? I'm glad she got taught a lesson.
I'm not supposed to get you nothing for Valentine's Day.
You ain't even say nothing wrong, bro. I feel what you saying, you feel me? And a lot of people think like that, but I feel like that's the problem with relationships now, bro. Yo, ask yourself, bro, besides, you feel me, like a man's birthday, bro, yo, what holidays do men really have? You feel me? And I don't really want to hear no Father's Day because that's, you feel me, that's separate. I'm talking about like boyfriend, like what? You feel me?
Yeah, I'm willing to say every single man doesn't care about Valentine's Day. And it's just a holiday for women. Like, there's not enough already.
You left your husband because he went through a little financial struggle.
Indeed.
At any point in time, did you feel that love should have kept you there?
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle.
You know, some things are just out of your man's hands, and it's up to you to understand that. Like, what happens if your man just suddenly gets cancer? Is it his fault that he got cancer?
What is that? What? Can you see?
Babe, what are you doing?
What is it on your neck?
What are you talking about? There's nothing on my neck. I just did it.
Okay, so did somebody give you?
Why would you ask me that? You really think
what
that?
What the hell? Let me ask you this. What kind of foundation is gonna make your neck
What?
black?
I have a dark foundation, and I just got a lighter one. I have to finish the dark one first.
No, I don't believe that. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well,
Where were you today?
I was home. That's why I'm dressed for dinner. Yeah, I'm hungry. You see? It should be gone by now.
Yo, it's right there.
Is it blood? Give me a hand.
Don't touch it. Look out. I'm being serious.
Come on, give me my hand. Come over here. I just told you. Look at the baby's crying. She's sad because you're being mean to mommy. Come over here, mama.
Alright.
Daniel. Wait, are you really?
Yeah, for some odd reason, you guys can't see the entire video because it's vertical, but the man was wiping his face with tears because I guess the reality sunk in that his wife was indeed cheating on him. And what's even worse about this clip is the child crying. Like, women really do have kids, newborns, and still mess around and have all the time in the world for that. It's so sad. But he's doing the right thing. He walked away, and I'm hoping he got a divorce after this. She just ruined the entire family. But that is just my opinion though, guys, because that does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please watch the videos you guys see at the top screen. It does my channel a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.